Mega Man is getting a new game, and the feeling is just stellar. It has been named Mega Man Legacy Collection. We haven't had a new Mega Man game for about 5 years, and longer with one with a AAA budget. The game shall be coming for the PS4, the Xbox One, and Steam in the summer, and following on the 3DS for the winter. The price shall be about $15, and it's only going to be digital copies only, no physical. I know it's a drag. Though sadly, not for the Wii U. I mean, come on. Mega Man started on the Nintendo. I guess they're just trying to milk more out of the eShop titles. I mean, I understand their business and they're in it for the money. So, what does this new Mega Man Legacy Collection contain? Well, Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1 through 6 from the NES/Famicom era. It'll be remastered in HD with a new engine called Eclipse. Still all 8-bit. Shall also have a remix challenge mode along with your trophies and achievement goals. It will also have leadership boards. It shall contain one more thing, and that is a museum mode that contains sketches, concept art, and from the development days. So, how do I take this? Well, I really feel that there's so much more they could have done. For starters, you would think that the company would want to accommodate to both spectrum of their fan base, such as physical and digital media. You know, some people just love holding their game. Others want it so they don't take up space. If you look at this gem right here, I got back in 2003 by pre-ordering this little baby. This gem comes with Mega Man 1 through 8. Plus 2 of the arcade games, Mega Man Power Battle and Power Fighters. That was released never in the States before this game was released. It came out on the PS2 and GameCube. Plus, this game has tons of artwork, and it also has a bunch of unused drawings, remix music, and orchestra music of the games. Plus, this thing also has an interview with KG and Infinity that was from G4, which, can't really see that, but I'm sorry, but it says it. Anyway, they also have another Mega Man Anniversary Collection out there in the past too for Mega Man X. And if you don't know, there was another one that had the Wily Wars 1, 2, and 3 back in the Sega Genesis. Alright, so why are they only doing 1 through 6? Perhaps they are only focused on the NES and Famicom era. I would say the 8-bit era, but there's no 9 or 10. Also, I feel they should have added more to this, even if they only want to focus with the classic series. There is also Mega Man, Rockman, Battle and Chase that could have added to this collection. Yes, it is a racing game, but imagine, you could have gone racing around with the old Robot Masters. Those Robot Masters could be a lot of fun to race against. Oh well. But yet, there's another Mega Man game that could have added. How about Mega Man Soccer from the Super NES? Thinking about Mega Man Anniversary Collection, they used Mega Man 8 for the PlayStation. They now have the perfect opportunity right now, right here on this collection, to put the Saturn version on there, which looks so much nicer, and plus it has a little more content. Actually, it's 2 bosses you can fight, Cutman and Woodman if I remember properly. Capcom. You have so many fans that are jaded toward you right now, and they're starting to turn your backs. But now, this is really your chance to step up. This is your stepping stone to get those people back, turn them in. You must not screw this up. I mean, look over at Mega Man Power Battle up for the PSP. This was an enhanced version of Mega Man 1, which was done pretty darn well. Picture if they would have remade all the Mega Man NES titles, perhaps gave them voice actors and remastered everything. Also, think about the Master Chief Collection idea. They could have inputted the ability to switch back and forth between the classic and remastered version, and just by simply pressing a button, people would be blowing their minds about this. I mean, if you're going to re-release 1 through 6, we got to have something new. The reason I say this, I bought Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the Super Nintendo. Then guess what? Later on, I bought it again with the Anniversary Collection. And then on the Wii, I bought some of those titles once again. And I thought about doing it on the 3DS, but I decided I really don't want to buy these games 4 times. And now this awesome collection is coming up. However, me buying it means I'm buying the game 4 times. It's kind of hard to get me there, but I'm trying to get through the idea. So, my question is it really worth it, guys? What can they do to make it worth it? This is why I'm throwing out these ideas, like the Battle Chase. I've never played that game personally, nor have I played the soccer one. And those would be great additions to my collection, and I would love to have that. And think, Mega Man 9 and 10 were never released as physical copies. There were no physical copies, only digital media. So this would be a chance to have a physical copy of those games. They're missing out opportunity. If I was a company, I would be putting in the extra mile. Heck, do any of you remember Mega Man Mania for the GBA? Probably not. That was a game, but it too was canned. It was supposed to be a collection of all the Mega Man games, Mega Man 1 through 5 for the Game Boy, imported over to the GBA, and it would have been awesome to have, but sadly the game was cancelled. Too bad they couldn't have fitted it into this collection, and it made it really worth buying, because some of those games, like the 5th one, is getting harder to find, and I'd really love to try it out. And yes, I could buy it through the 3DS. However, I would like to have a physical copy, which I know this isn't a physical copy, but it would make this purchase so more worthwhile. Though I've heard rumors that there is some new leadership and change in management up in Capcom, and that maybe someone is trying to revive this line, this series, this franchise. Perhaps this is why we've just heard of the release of the new Mega Man cartoon, and not much longer now Mega Man Legacy Collection, as they're trying to set up in the right direction. And if so, that just makes me happy that they're trying. I just wish they'd give it more energy, more effort. But maybe we'll see this in time. Maybe this is just the starting point. I just fear that all the stuff that I've spoken of may be thrown into a DLC stream for more cash. I mean, think about it. All the stuff I just said, you can get this stuff for DLC. Now think. I don't know if any of you guys know about this little baby, but it is just amazing. And this one actually has X on the back and some X series stuff. And it is just amazing. All this different artwork, all the special goodies inside here. Imagine if they would put something like this as unlockable into the game by beating everything or doing stuff, your challenge modes, your hard challenge remixes. That'd be a really cool idea. I also find it interesting that this collection is going to be released around the same time as Mighty No. 9. This could create some interesting friction and competition. So, in the end, I feel very mixed, and as I've told you, I bought all these games at least 2 times or 3 times as it is. And I do love the Mega Man franchise, don't get me wrong, but do I want to buy them all again? Though I want to support this franchise, I really do, but do I want to support these current tactics? Or are they really trying, and I should support them saying, hey, here's my money, I want more Mega Mans, but I want new ones, I want you guys to put more effort, more energy. I mean, if they would remake these and add more to it, that could really be an idea. I know there is bad blood between the company and one of the original creators. But you know what, by them being petty and not doing anything, just letting the franchise fall, that is pushing the fans away and pushing developers both away, and you're crumbling. And it makes your company that much more vulnerable. We can't have that. We want you guys to succeed. We want Capcom to succeed. And if they succeed and they do better with their Mega Man franchise, that is better for us as the players and the fans. So, what do you all think? Please let me down in the comments below. What do you think? What do you love to see? What do you want them to add? What do you think they should do? Should we buy this even though we already own these games? What could they add to this game, this collection, that would make you want to buy it? Go out there and buy it. What have I said that you like? Maybe some of the stuff I said you don't like, you disagree with the idea. Please tell me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, I'm excited to see that there's more love coming to the Blue Bomber. All of you, I want you to stay safe,